Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity. The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
This one in the air, right field. Way back there. And that one is foul. So we'll try it again. No question about this one. It's out of here. So he goes the opposite way with that one. And the Rockies jump in front. It's 1-0. One down. Next for Colorado, Mickey Moniak. Cole certainly has electric stuff, considered by many to be a strikeout pitcher. He might not be at the top level in that category, but strikeout's a big part of his game. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. That's a base hit. Oh, the throw is over his head. No advance, though. Ball didn't get too far away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now here is Ezequiel Tovar. In the air to left center. And he hauls it in.
And he doesn't beat himself. I mean, he's going to throw strikes. He's not going to issue many free passes, and he's going to keep the ball in the ballpark.
Now it's the rookie first baseman. And that one is lifted in the air. Bellinger on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is that. Back at Yankee Stadium, and towing the slab for Colorado in this one, Kyle Freeland. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, Boog, expect to see the ball in play with this guy on the mound. He's not exactly a big strikeout guy, so that means the defense will need to stay sharp. He's looking for soft contact, so communication is going to be key in this.
Number 12, Trent Grisham.
That's in. Ball.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Here's a 1-2. Doyle settles underneath it. One down. Here's a big power threat. Ben Rice. This one driven deep center field, on its way, home run. A solo shot, and it ties it up. It's 1-1. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Aaron Judge stepping in now for the Yankees.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. And the 0-1.
That's high. That's a ball.
Right through there for a strike. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it.
He's swiping, boy. Head on, boy. Swiping, boy. I'm still putting in my apple juice. I got no excuse. I'm sad. Don't make me choose, 'cause it won't be you. I got no excuse. I'm bad. Ask anyone who knows me. Tell me not to, and I only do it again and again. Times 10. So who are you to tell me what to do? Girl, you knew this when you met me. Why would things be different now? Pouring wedges in my big city, knock it down. Going down ain't on my list. Built a fire from out the sticks, but in collar never fit. No, might be a degenerate. That ain't your problem to fix. Always gets me where I need to get. Yeah, I'm still putting in my apple juice. I got no excuse.
Now from downtown Cleveland and Progressive Field, we've got baseball on the show. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Cleveland Guardians. First pitch coming your way next. And on the mound in this one, Gavin Williams. What should we keep an eye on here?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Just about to get started. Trent Grisham digs in now.
Number 12, Trent Grisham.
And we're underway in Cleveland. Pitch is in the dirt. Ball 3. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at-bat.
And up next for New York, Ben Rice. That one fouled off. Kwan under this one. And there's one down. One out, man at first. Aaron Judge will hit next. That misses, and that's ball 1. Just underway here in Cleveland. And Judge takes a strike.
That's ball 2.
Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. Late on that fastball.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
On the ground, Rocchio. Off-balance feet. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Back here in Cleveland. And going to the mound in this one for the Yankees, Garrett Cole. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And that one hops the wall. And it's a double to start the bottom of the first.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Double into the gap, and that was a really nice swing to beat the inside pitch. He just beat him to the spot. Kept his hands tight inside that baseball, and that just allowed him to drive it into the alley right there.
Chase DeLauder swings through it for strike one.
Ball, that's out.
Runner breaks for third. Pitch misses. Throw to third, out, and that wasn't close. That clips a corner. And down on strikes. And there are 2 outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Jose Ramirez. That one ran inside, almost got him. Next offering is fouled back.
That's ball 2.
Right side, and foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Struck him out looking. Here in Cleveland, new inning getting started. Cody Bellinger stepping in now for the Yankees. This one in the air, center field. 1 away. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
Second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Upstairs. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Second inning here, no score. Fouls one off, 2-2. That one is upstairs.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
And there's ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
That's down. One hops off the wall. Jazz on his horse coming around third. He will score and they take the lead.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
What a stop. Can't complete the play despite a great effort, so it's runners at the corners. Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Anthony Volpe now at the plate.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
Strike 2. Runners at the corners, 1 away. Here at the top of the second. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base, get 2, get out of this.
Bazzana The flip. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. We head to the bottom of the second. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Kyle Manzardo. And that's in for a strike. That's ripped. Base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here's the center fielder, Daniel Schneemann. And a foul ball. Yo, 1. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Over to Jazz, there's 1. How about that double play? Base is empty after the double play. Angel Martinez digs in for the Guardians.
That's a ball.
There's the strike at the knees. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Bellinger makes the grab. That is the inning. Back now at Progressive Field. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Trent Grisham. And first offering is fouled off. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
That one ripped right center field. Carrying well. And it is out of here. He flexes his power with that swing, and they add a run. It's 3-0. Ben Rice getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1.
Nope.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Williams. Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying.
The tag, and he's out. Here's Judge now. He hit into a double play his first time up. Judge, a former Rookie of the Year, 33 years old. Let's remember a major part of his resume are those 3 MVP awards. Popped up. Manzardo. Out number 2. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Fly to center his first time.
Ball 1.
Fly ball down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Ball 2.
That one finds the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Next pitch is downstairs. And they'll do it again. And that'll do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping up for the Guardians, Travis Bazzana. And that one cutting but missing down low. Lifted in the air, right center field. Grisham is there, makes the catch. Here's the catcher, Patrick Bailey.
Hey! Ball.
Next offering upstairs.
Hey!
And that one hit to first. And two straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. Two down, base is empty. Here's Brian Rocchio.
Ball. That's down.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. That is the inning. Back here in Cleveland and stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
You know, these Yankees doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Ball 1.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. And it's a leadoff double as they look to keep pulling away. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Spencer Jones stepping in now for the Yankees. Schneemann under it. And there's one down. So now with one away and a man at second. And here's the catcher, Austin Wells. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. Late swing, foul to the left. The 0-1. Right through there for a strike. Yankees up by 3. Top half of inning number 4. Goes down looking. So up next, Anthony Volpe.
RBI. Knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. That's strike 1. Swing and a pop up. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Here in Cleveland, here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Stephen Kwan. Fastball for a strike. And that's off the inside edge. And the count even 1-1.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Way inside.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. That gets down for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
At the plate, Chase DeLauder. In the air to left center. Grisham on the move to the gap. He's got it. 1 pitch and 1 out. 1 out man at first. And up next for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez. In the air on the infield, Volpe. And there's 2 away. So in now for Cleveland, Kyle Manzardo. 1 for 1 with a single so far. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And that ends the inning. Back now at Progressive Field. We go to the top of the 5th. Ryan McMahon stepping in now for the Yankees. The Guardians going with a new pitcher, Matt Festa.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
That one ripped, but foul. Just missed. Swings through that one out in front that time. Next offering is downstairs. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that one hammered way back there. It's got a chance. And gone. He circles the bases. Back to the top of the Yankee order. Trent Grisham, the next to hit. That missed by a lot. Ball 1.
You know, these Yankees putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Ben Rice digs in now.
First baseman, Ben Rice.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Next pitch is in the dirt. Ball 2. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in. And we're at the top of the 5th. Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
That one carrying. Just missed it. Bellinger up to hit.
Left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Lined into right. And that is that. Bottom of the inning, stepping. For the Guardians, Daniel Schneemann. Yeah, that's fouled off.
You know, these Guardians just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Way high.
Ball that's outside.
Two on the way. On the ground to first, Rice takes it himself, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. Angel Martinez digs in for the Guardians. Fly to left his first time. High fly ball down the left field line. Ranging back. Gives up the body and makes the catch. Now it's the second baseman, Travis Bazzana. On the ground, right side. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Back here in Cleveland, all set for the top of the sixth. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. Chisholm in his sixth season, 28 years old, and he was born in the Bahamas.
Ball one.
On the ground, right side, Bazzana in plenty of time to first. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth. Now it's the DH, Spencer Jones. He's 1 for 2 so far in his debut.
First big league game, check. First hit, check. First multi-hit game, that would be nice. We'll see.
Just missed.
Ball two.
On the ground, right side. And that chance handled. Throws to first. Fine play in the hole for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's going to be Austin Wells.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Ball one. Nope, that's off the plate. Ball two.
Swing and a ground ball. Gets it to first. That ends the inning.
And we call it romance. I like to hold hands. Yeah, I like to a big dance.
Well, we go bottom six. Stepping up for the Guardians, Patrick Bailey.
Nope.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Man at first, Ryan Rocchio will hit next.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to keep.
The flip to second, and it's a double play.
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
Kwan in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the sixth. That's off the mark, and that's ball three.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
He caught it behind his back. Throw to first, and that's a great play for the out. Here in Cleveland, we go to the top of the seventh. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. Up the middle. On to first. Just got him on that one. Here's Ryan McMahon now. He's already homered in this game. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. That clips the corner. Ripped on a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Throws to second, and he's got a double. One out, runner at second. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. And makes the grab. Runner tags at second. So up next for New York, Ben Rice. 1 for 3. And another ball. No question about this one. It's out of here. He'll touch them all. And they boost their lead. It's 6-0. So 2 down. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. And that one is lifted in the air. Schneemann on the move. And that'll do it. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now a 6-0 ball game. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Singy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ball? Oh, and that deflects off his glove. The throw is still in time. So they get the first out of the inning. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Yeah, you see some guys into the fashion nowadays and big on on the gram, as the kids like to say. Post their fits, right? That's what you say?
Is that what it is?
It's a fit. Your fit, your outfit, your fit.
Got a little drip around the neck, too.
Yeah, believe it. Scale of 1 to 10, how old do we sound right now?
Really old, like close to Social Security benefits.
Yeah. So a man at first, Kyle Manzardo getting ready to hit. He is singled and he is flied to left. Tap foul at the plate. In the air, right field. Judge should have this one. And there's 2 away. So in now for Cleveland, Daniel Schneemann.
Center fielder, Daniel Schneemann.
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Now pitching for the
On the mound now, Paul
number
Blackburn.
58.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Man on second, 2 down. Runner on the go again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And now he looks him back to second. Pitch out, but no action. Man at second. And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Now all even up. They try another pitch out. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. We go to the 8th. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter. Cody Bellinger. The Guardians going with a new pitcher, Eric Sabrowski.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming. Oh, the adrenaline's pumping right there. Pretty good fastball. Unfortunately, it got away from him. He's going to have to corral things a little bit.
1-2 now. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Stays alive.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
2-2. Out towards right center field. Stretches out and hauls it in. So up next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Jazz Chisholm Jr.
This one in the air center field. Schneemann makes his way towards it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. In now is the Yankees DH, Spencer Jones. And it's fouled away. 2 down, nobody on.
That's a ball.
And now 1 and 2. He goes down looking. Bottom of the 8th. Stepping up for the Guardians, Angel Martinez. And first offering is fouled off.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
On the inside corner for called strike 3.
Up next for the Guardians.
Travis Bazzana digs in for the Guardians.
Travis
Pitch misses there, and that is ball one.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
In the air, left field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Liner caught it second. 2 down, bases empty. And now the switch hitting catcher, Patrick Bailey. Pitch misses there. Ball one. And that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Guardians.
And now Ryan Rocchio. Foul ball there. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, David Bednar.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
0-1. To the right side, Chisholm. And that is the inning. We go to the ninth. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. And that's outside. And that's ball one. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Zabrowski, in his second season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees.
Ball one.
That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And that one fouled off. This one in the air, right field. And a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Up next for the Yankees, third baseman
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Liner caught it second.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Comes up empty. Volpe off of first with 2 away. Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and that's just foul. There goes the runner. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying. Grabs it right up against the wall. Back now at Progressive Field. Bottom 9. Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. Left field. Bellinger takes it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down. And next is the designated hitter, Chase DeLauder. 0 for 3 so far in his debut.
Yeah, great time to get that batting average off the runway here.
In the air, left field. Bellinger on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 away now. So they're down to their final out. Jose Ramirez digs in for the Guardians. And a rope into center field, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And the batter now, Kyle Manzardo. On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. Here comes the 0-1. This one popped up. Volpe moving under it. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees take this one in a blowout.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
6-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long